Things changed because people spoke up, because people stood out. They put themselves at a little bit of risk. And the way things change is when we do that. I understand there have been problems on this particular campus. The problems on this campus with sort of things that you've dealt with, I know like in social media and microaggressions, things like that, you don't own that problem because I've seen it in all kinds of other campuses.
Me and a lot of my friends who are also Asian American, we have these Twitter accounts and we see all the stuff that was kind of happening on campus about this issue, and we're also really involved in the Asian American Coalition, so we figured we could use this as a way to raise awareness and address the issue. I remember one night I had a paper due the next day. I was on Twitter and I just kept on seeing all these tweets. I couldn't concentrate. I was so angry. Whether it's international student or Asian American, I still feel like I'm kind of connected to this issue.
In America, Asians are sort of perceived as people who aren't going to stand up and speak out. We're expected not to rock the boat, stand up and speak out, even when it is well within our right to do so. When we need to say something about injustices, racism, discrimination, all these things, and we're just not a lot of times. And so I chose angry Asian men because that perception sort of flies in the face of what people generally perceive us to be. And I wanted something that was provocative, a little bit in your face.
I agreed, but he said, like, stay angry, don't be quiet about things like this. There are times where I'm just kind of like, oh, I don't know, should I say something? Should I do something? I'm kind of like scared. I feel like that's how a lot of students feel. They don't want to cause a ruckus. They just want to get in, put their 4 years in, get their degree, and get out. And they don't want to start punishment. I understand that, and I feel like that's why discussions and events like this need to occur. I think it would be great if it's not just Asians need to take a stand, defend themselves. But stereotyping is a huge problem, not within just Asians, but there are so many other groups that are affected. LGBTQA group, Latinos or women, minority groups that just face stereotyping, so I feel like this is part of a bigger issue.
I'm not so much interested in breaking stereotypes, but what I actually really love is people being the truest version of themselves. And if that means that you do fulfill some kind of stereotype by being yourself, by being the Asian science geek nerd guy, so be it. That's not your problem. That's someone else's problem because they see something else because of that.